So far this season, I mean, Gabriel Jesus, he's been scoring more goals, but it's not like any of these players are playing bad, but it's just like you look at a player like Omar Marmoush, you look at what Vinny done last year, you look at what let's react to To Saka without wasting any more time, guys. Let's get straight into it. At the start of the season, I made a video on Saka. You know, the regular viewers on the channel, the loyal channel supporters, I appreciate you guys. And you'll know the video that I made at the start of the season was kind of a prediction on how good Saka was going to be this season. I generally thought, with the way things were shaping up for Bukayo Saka, with what he had shown for England and Arsenal for the past 2 seasons, and again, just the pure raw talent Saka possesses, I generally thought that this season Saka was going to make that leap scoring wise. Now, he's not made that leap scoring wise yet. He has 9 goals in all competitions so far. He's got 5 goals in the Premier League and 4 goals in the Champions League, which are not bad numbers at all. And then when you consider the fact that Saka, where his game truly shines, because right now he has the most assists in the Premier League. He has the most, I think, either the most or he's within the top 3 of the most assists in Europe. He's got 10 assists in the Premier League, and he's got another 3 assists in the 2 or 3 assists in the Champions League. So Saka, productively, he's being very productive this season. And I'm not, this video isn't for me to knock Saka in any way. Quite the opposite. I want to praise Saka because he's done well. But he's been doing well. Saka, he's been like, he's had these numbers for the past few seasons. We all know he can get you double digits in assists. We all know he's a competent scorer. But what I wanted to see from Saka this season, and now it's going to be even more hard because he's just injured, and I feel like Saka being injured for this Arsenal team is going to massively hurt them. Maybe not, depending on how Gabriel Jesus decides to play. But what's it about Arsenal is that maybe they wouldn't really need to sign a striker. I really wanted Arsenal to sign Victor Gyökeres in the summer, but maybe they wouldn't really need to sign Victor Gyökeres if the likes of Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz and Martin Odegaard were able to up their game, if they were able to contribute more from a goal scoring perspective. And so far this season, I mean, Gabriel Jesus, he's been scoring more goals, but it's not like any of these players are playing bad, but it's just like you look at a player like Omar Marmoush, you look at what Vinny done last year, you look at what Salah's doing again this year. It's like, I genuinely believe if Saka is able to flip the switch, he can be one of, if not the best player in the world. Now, Saka is still a long way from that, but again, he's already extremely creative. He's extremely influential for his team. He's excellent on a one-on-one. He's very tidy, very efficient on a one-on-one. It's just if Saka is able to flip that goal-scoring vein off, or if he's able to flip that goal-scoring vein, like, God knows what he will be able to do in the Premier League, and God knows where he will be able to take Arsenal. And I always give the example of Gareth Bale and Ronaldo in the Premier League. Both very good players before their true breakout seasons, but as soon as that switch flipped, again, Saka's still young, he's still got time, but as soon as that switch flipped, there was no stopping them. Even Saka, when he was still at Roma, that season, that flip switch for Salah, and then he got his move to Liverpool, it's like there's no stopping these guys. And when I look at Saka, I see a player with that type of potential, the type of potential to be able to take Arsenal towards a title, you know, to get 20 goals in the Premier League and take Arsenal towards a title. But, you know, maybe it's too much expectation on my part. Maybe I'm expecting too much of Saka, because again, I'm not in any way saying, like, just look at this ball Saka plays. Just look at this cross Saka plays. I'm not saying in any way that Saka isn't doing enough, that he's not playing well. Saka's definitely playing well. I'm just saying, if he would increase his goal scoring performance a little bit more, Arsenal would be in a much better position to be in this title fight of Arsenal with Liverpool. Excuse me. You look at this cross. Look at how perfect that ball is. he just puts that ball in such a dangerous area for City and the goalkeeper, because it's going towards he's right in front of the keeper, and it's got the perfect pace on it to allow the defenders to go and jump for it. It's just a perfect cross, and that's where Saka really earns his money, his creativity, his ability to set his teammates up. It's really second to none in the Premier League right now. It's really second. I know Kevin De Bruyne is still in the Premier League, don't get me wrong, but with the way Saka is performing, it's second to none the way Saka is able to set up his teammates. So you combine this, so he already has this amazing ability, you know, and it's nothing to overlook, because he has the most assists in the Premier League right now. But if he's able to just improve his scoring ability, oh man, God knows where Arsenal could be. God knows where Arsenal could be. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching to the end. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all these things to please help me grow this channel. And as per usual, I'll see you soon.